What no talk about we'll take this with, no. We want every belt you got. I don't care what kind of belt it is. It could be the Joe Patty seafood belt. I want that. I don't care what it was. If you had a belt in my weight class, in my prime, I wanted that.
What happens when two of boxing's flashiest legends, both backed by undefeated legacies and massive egos, finally come face to face? It stops being about respect and turns into a long-awaited generational clash. One is the defensive genius who dominated opponents with precision, speed, and flawless timing, while the other is a living highlight reel whose explosive power and fearless style electrified fans around the world. Now, years after their primes, they are no longer retired icons talking history but fighters sharing the same stage, and when Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. locked eyes for the first time at the DAZN press conference, the tension felt real, heavy, and historic, like decades of debate and unfinished business crashing into a single moment.
In the Bahamas, in Dubai, I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions every month, not worried about nothing. And then when I see it's a chance for me to do a heist, a quick heist, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one.
Let's rewind this for a moment, because the roots of this matchup go deeper than most people realize. It all began when Floyd Mayweather's camp quietly teased the idea of one more massive exhibition, and fans immediately assumed it would be the usual formula, maybe another influencer name or a relaxed trip to Japan against a harmless opponent. Then came the unexpected turn that caught everyone off guard. Roy Jones Jr. At the same time, Roy was publicly calling out several fighters, floating the idea of settling old scores, but the moment his focus shifted to Floyd, it suddenly felt different and far more personal. That's because boxing fans had spent years imagining what a Floyd Mayweather versus Roy Jones Jr. fight would have looked like in their primes, a dream matchup that never materialized due to weight differences, bad timing, and promotional roadblocks that kept two legends from ever sharing the ring.
What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open. Ready to go. It's called.
This time there's no belt and no undefeated record to protect, just two legends with pride on the line. From the start, it was clear this wouldn't be a calm moment, as Roy Jones Jr. walked into the press room with his usual swagger and locked in focus, while Floyd Mayweather arrived cool and composed, ignoring the cameras until he realized who was sitting across from him.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones, we know damn well they can get in him. Has there ever been a question? That's one thing that's different from Roy. That's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever the fuck came. He was elected. So don't get me fucked. He already cut.
They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot. Don't be sorry, Jim. Don't be sorry.
Anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for it.
Did you feel disrespected? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
I mean, like I said, when this man was supposing him up over there in Dubai, I was going to do this child lobby to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champion. Now you're not my top five, but I still respect you.
You could feel it instantly, because this wasn't two retired fighters casually looking back on old memories. It felt like a collision of two empires, built on completely different paths but shaped into golden legacies, now moving straight toward each other. No punches were thrown in that moment, but the energy in the room was tense and unmistakably hostile.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed you a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. You got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'd be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. Do it however, wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
Security was everywhere, clearly on high alert after the airport incident, making sure there would be no repeat of that chaos. Even without any physical contact, the tension between them was strong enough to tighten the entire venue. Now that the first official face-to-face between Roy Jones Jr. and Floyd Mayweather has gone viral, boxing legends from every era are weighing in, and the predictions coming out are anything but tame.
If I can turn your attention to a little bit of online beef, we saw Roy Jones here, you know, him and Floyd Mayweather getting after it. Just what are your thoughts? I know you watch it because I could see the smile on your face.
That's two uncles, man, going at it, man. I don't know what to say. I'm, you know, I don't even know how to feel about it. I mean, I do know this. They're fighters, and you know, entertainers and fighters, they're sensitive about their work. And as tough as fighters are, they are sensitive. Nobody wants you messing with their legacy, or even hinting at messing with their legacy and saying anything against their legacy. So I guess Roy said something that Floyd didn't, you know, respect, and Floyd responded in Floyd Mayweather fashion.
Is anybody wrong?
And Roy responded in RJ fashion. You know, straight to the camera, no edited footage. I'm to your face, what's up? So who's wrong? I'm not gonna get in that. I just, you know, it's tough, man. They're fighters, bro. I don't care if they're 70, they're gonna be talking like this. So I really don't have an opinion in terms of who's right and wrong.
Manny Pacquiao didn't hesitate at all and gave his take without any sugarcoating, openly saying that Roy Jones Jr. wins the fight and even predicting a knockout over Floyd Mayweather, a statement that shocked a lot of fans. In Manny's view, Roy has the power, timing, and unique angles needed to catch Floyd clean and end the night early. Oscar de la Hoya looked at it from a different angle, focusing more on the mental side of the battle, warning that anyone who chooses to attack Floyd better be fully prepared, because once you come at him, Floyd Mayweather is known to strike back harder than almost anyone the sport has ever seen.
Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia.
Yes.
No comment.
Rolly Romero.
I actually like him. I actually like Rolly because I spend a little time with him. He doesn't talk smack. He's like quiet and he does his thing. You know, he had a good fight against Ryan. Yeah, I think he's a nice guy.
Floyd Mayweather added in Roy Jones Jr.
I mean, look, once a fighter, always a fighter. Look, if you're gonna attack Floyd's character, he's gonna attack you back. That's just the bottom line. It's like with me and Berlanga. If you're gonna try to attack, like with me, I'm just having fun. Because I can.
What is the beef with you guys? It's Edgar, it's Rolly. They all seem to come at you so personally. Even Shakur, that's the next one. Give me one to Shakur. Like, what is the issue?
Well, because I have all the guys that are winners. That's it. You know, we promote, we do what we do best at Golden Boy Promotions, and they're trying to take us down. It's okay. Hey, you don't have to take me down. I'm just a promoter. Go fight your fight and win. I mean, that's it.
Meanwhile, Bernard Hopkins weighed in with his sharp, analytical take, pointing out that Floyd Mayweather is taking a calculated risk. According to Hopkins, Floyd is carefully studying Roy Jones Jr.'s past fights, identifying weaknesses from his previous battles, and exploiting them with pinpoint precision, turning the matchup into a strategic chess game rather than just a clash of legends.
I think it was more of a show of a man vulnerability at that moment when Roy was fighting Tarver, I believe, or Glenn Johnson. One thing that I've learned over the years, and I was a villain of it, to put a man down when he's down at his side or when he's down by a punch. I'll say that if you look at Roy Jones' defeats and you look at his longevity of victory and very unorthodox, unusual, probably never be again style that he had, I think that good of him in his era will always, and stands now, overshadows anything that went the opposite, means defeat. Roy Jones' rewards and his victories supersede 10 times than his defeats. That's the way I'll answer that.
Things got intensely personal when Floyd's own uncle, Jeff Mayweather, finally spoke up. He knows Floyd's style better than anyone, and his endorsement made it clear. If Jeff believes in this, Floyd is fully locked in. James Toney had a blunt take, insisting that if the fight happens, Floyd has to come at Roy straight on with no hesitation. Antonio Tarver offered a more balanced perspective, acknowledging Floyd as one of the smartest fighters ever while reminding everyone that Roy Jones Jr. is an all-time great with freakish talent. When you put it all together, this matchup is shaping up to be a generational clash. Floyd's technical brilliance against Roy's explosive legacy, with the boxing world completely divided. And the stakes? Forget belts or rankings. This is about legacy. For Floyd, stepping into the ring with Roy is a real risk. Exhibitions might have been easy strolls in the past, but Roy Jones Jr., even now, remains a different kind of challenge entirely.
Is something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you wanna get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron or Mike, I'm gonna say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that, you feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion, but I will fight about my opinion. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call me.
Floyd's entire reputation is built on control and staying untouchable, so if Roy Jones Jr. lands even a single clean shot and makes him waver, it would instantly become legendary. A moment fans would replay endlessly and a rare crack in Floyd's otherwise flawless aura.
I didn't have to have 70 fights, or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
For Roy Jones Jr., this fight is all about redemption. Once hailed as the pound-for-pound king, his legacy took its late in his career, and a win over Floyd, even in an exhibition, could completely reshape how fans and critics view his record. It's a chance to silence anyone who claimed he stayed in the game too long and prove he still belongs among boxing's elite.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like...
You got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? No. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire to 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it? You feel me? So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you do that?
And at the heart of it all, pride is the real motivator. Floyd has been throwing subtle shade for years, quiet jabs, veiled dices in interviews, but Roy finally reacted when Floyd posted that silent video of him getting knocked out, with no caption or context, just pure shade. That moment lit the fire. This fight isn't just about skill or legacy, it's about respect, and ever since it was announced, the internet has been absolutely buzzing.
What he did with Roy Jones? What you mean? All right, so Roy Jones had said something about him, and he ended up making a post. Floyd Mayweather ended up making a post about Roy Jones getting knocked out. Y'all ain't seen that shit? I'm putting it in the chat.
It's silly because, a lot of people don't have, a lot of boxers do not like Floyd. Like, a lot of people don't have a lot of good things to say about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But again, Floyd ain't got
Yeah. He don't care. He just say,
I mean,
I think a lot of the boxers, and I ain't saying Floyd is bad. I think a lot of boxers, man, they had nothing to do with Floyd either.
Right, which is do his own thing.
They wanted to, like, but they didn't have like.
And what you just brought up makes me bring another.
Some fans believe Floyd will still dance circles around Roy, relying on his elite cardio, defense, and flawless footwork to control the pace. Others think Roy Jones Jr. will press forward, force the action, and make things messy, using his lingering power and unpredictable angles to challenge a fighter like Floyd, who hasn't taken a real hit in decades.
Yeah, I heard all about it. I saw Roy Jones call out Floyd Mayweather after Floyd Mayweather's subliminal disses. I saw it. And you guys are hitting me up repeatedly. Showbiz, who do you have if Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather were to fight? And, you know, I must say, Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his career or whatever, Tim T has always shown me love, man. Floyd Mayweather showed me love, his son, his family. Look, Tim T has always shown love, bro. They have kept it a bean. I just never really been able to connect with Roy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him a few times. But I'm going with Floyd on this one.
Looking at strategy, Roy Jones Jr.'s biggest edge is his size and raw power. He's naturally bigger than Floyd and has a knockout history that demands respect, and even now, glimpses of that power show up in training clips. His style is unpredictable. Leaping hooks, awkward angles, and off-rhythm jabs make him tricky to read, the kind of awkwardness that could frustrate even someone as sharp as Floyd. Floyd's path to success is clear. Stay elusive, keep moving, frustrate Roy, drag the fight into the later rounds, and pick off points with slick counters. But that plan only works if Roy doesn't land a clean shot, and with Floyd's age creeping up, even his legendary chin might not be as ironclad as it once was.
If you let him move around and do what he want to do, he's going to beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean too.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you going to keep him off on him? Sugar is a dog. Just because his name's Sugar don't mean nothing. Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You got to think, this in around, between around 13 and 14, I think. Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Leonard guy went out there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot. Your Tommy hits you just like G-Man. You've been hit. So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher too.
They don't give Sugar enough credit.
He get you hurt, it's over with.
They don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like, it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance, but just the way he been doing with normal people, that's not gonna work. What I saw in his prime, that's not gonna work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element right there.
He's got a third element.
He does, he got a third element right there. And we know that. We think Floyd got one, but we don't know. We never seen the challenge. We know Sugar got one.
Let's be honest, Floyd's past exhibitions against YouTubers, MMA fighters, and glorified amateurs were entertaining at first, but eventually fans started mocking him for it. This fight is completely different. Roy Jones Jr. is a real boxer, a true Hall of Famer with a legacy that demands respect, and he's stepping in to make a statement that could change the narrative entirely. Floyd can't afford to take it easy. Not with the world watching, not against someone of Roy's caliber, even if it's only 3 rounds. And while there may be no official winner, the eye test will speak volumes. Who landed the cleaner shots, who looked sharper, who forced the other to backpedal? This is a battle of pride, and pride doesn't follow exhibition rules.
Not because he did a great job, but he did it for himself, and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept, because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting to the right time to fight Pacquiao, fighting the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport. Because not everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when 2 guys get hit, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was his 5 years ago. they should have met. You understand me? Because now we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it. You understand me? But because we waited too long, the problem what people don't understand is tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Guess what?
This face-to-face wasn't just two retired legends shouting into microphones. It was a reminder that history never truly steps aside. These are fighters who redefined the sport and left their mark on entire eras. And even with their legacy secure, they're still hungry to prove something. For Floyd, it's about showing the world that he remains the smartest fighter to ever step in the ring and that his untouchable reputation still stands.
Yeah, we back like we ain't never left. Vegas Auto Gallery, my man Nick right here. Went shopping today.
Roy Jones Jr. wants to prove that past losses don't erase greatness, that the fire and skill that made him a legend are still very much alive. This fight isn't about belts or big paydays. It's about respect, legacy, and the culture of boxing itself.
Straight into it, right? How do you beat Floyd? He hasn't been beaten. How do you get through the Philly shell?
I'm Roy Jones Jr.
What is it? All right, you got it, Roy. You're the best, legend. Thank you. Fight hype.
That's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss any of our upcoming content. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.